لعبة باتمان حملتها مجانية وابغى العب باتمان. لعبة باتمان
I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped
لعبة
a
باتمان.
mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
طيب
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down,
لعبة باتمان.
children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted police commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
ذي لعبة قمارة يعني اللي تلعبوها أنصحكم. والله
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal
هذا هو باتمان.
performance. I wonder if man hides in plain sight who he really is. What do you think, Master Bruce?
باتمان.
Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
مثلث.
With you, I question whether Batman is the cover or Bruce.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communication.
Looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring, diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly
شفت
close.
لي شغال عنده
Mori counts more
عند ذاك
pennies than friends.
شغال عند ذاك
I wonder why that is.
فهمتوا؟
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation.
نعم في جوال اوكي.
Now,
Thanks.
I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
باتمان خليك ريلاكس. باتمان. السلام عليكم. يشتغل عندها يبغى يلعب قمار.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
ضغط اكس.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm here undercover.
Don't worry, I can keep a secret.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
والله.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
جو.
Please get away from me.
انجلي.
Now,
What?
just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy. You're
ايش
not all
انجلي؟
that now.
ايوه.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
سوي 3.
An easy one. What
Yeah.
question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
كيف تسوي يا باتمان الآن؟
Get out of there. Get your suit.
غير ملابسك. اوكي. سوي 3 اللي يقربوا كذا، فهمتوا يا عيال؟
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
بغير ملابسي.
Hey, no one leave!
تعال اوريك كيف.
Commissioner Gordon on the line, scrabbling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
سيارتي.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham. Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
باتمان. هم مش تسمعني واضح خلاص.
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes.
والله.
This is what happens when you
ولا اللي في الباب.
deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere pondering of which can drive brilliant men to madness.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Once it's in there, oh, it never gives you a moment's peace. Believe me, I know. Remember,
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
but don't think you can just stop. I will get bored. You won't like that.
woman from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the charm.
Batman will save her, along with everyone else. Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in.
ايوه.
Covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricades with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes in here.
اول.
What's the best course of action?
Gear up. Make a frontal assault. Try and draw their fire away from me.
You got it.
تقدموا قال لهم تقدموا.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
السلام عليكم. السلام ورحمة الله. منورك يا قلبي، كيف حالك؟ الحمد لله.
Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open.
With pleasure.
الله ما يخرج صوت. يخرج صوت. والآن صوت بعيد صح؟ دقيقة بس. دائرة قبل شوية ما كان الحين تمام صح؟
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman.
الحين تمام.
You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well...
كان تمام. قول لي طيب.
Everyone's very impressed with
مال.
you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat.
خلاص كذا تمام يا حبيبي.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. Oh, you have to be kidding.
X. ولا.
But not smart enough. Let me show you. it was done. Back in the day.
قول. الو.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name
كده
in
تمام
Gotham
صح؟
since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits.
دقيقة
And
بس.
you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
Either you're thinking or your brain has stopped working entirely.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon, now!
Completely. Oh, you have to be kidding. I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
City.
And I'm taking what's mine.
Either you're thinking or your brain has stopped working entirely.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective.
Gordon,
Yet here
now!
you are. Oh, you have to be kidding.
ولا ولا
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman.
ما
You're the
ترى
biggest
والله
name in Gotham
بالجاي
since...
ولا ايش ما ادري.
well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest
Gordon,
detective.
now!
Oh, you have to be kidding.
ما ادري كيف.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since...
ما عرفتها والله اللعبة.
since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
قطع صباعه.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here
Gordon,
you are.
now!
واو.
Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done. Back in the day.
عرفتها بنزل هنا هيك. ولا ولا عرفت
I've heard stories in the streets about you,
لعبت باتمان.
You're the biggest name in Gotham since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective.
Gordon,
Yet here
no.
you are. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day. I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
لعبة باتمان.
Either you're thinking or your brain has stopped working entirely.
You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
والله لعبت باتمان عيال بالجير والازرق.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
طيب واجي واجي
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
ما عرفنا لها ايش باتمان دحين.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
عرفت الآن. عرفت لها خلاص. لعبت كذا. عرفتها.
Brawling like a common street hood.
عرفتها خلاص.
It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns.
You thought that stunt with Maury would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing I've seen so far suggests you will. Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
كفو.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky,
يستاهل.
wolves. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody, not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down.
That's because he hadn't met me.
That's for damn sure. You don't know how glad I am you're here, working with the police. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourself. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcome with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone... So suddenly, and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. People tell me you did some good work handling in Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the Light Brigade cracked with the riot shield? Good cops got hurt because of it. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show? That's what you get when you don't follow procedure. Good people get hurt, and the bad guy gets away.
Thanks for the support.
I know it doesn't feel like it, Commissioner, but I'm here to help. Batman gets it. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Think you made a good impression, Batman? My boss isn't usually that nice.
I'd like to see her on a bad day.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rooney Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham. Well, let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane.
ايوه من وين اللي في البث؟
aren't you?
منورين.
There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger.
Of course I am. You're an obvious target, just like anyone who threatens Gotham's safety.
Obvious for you. Most people just run the other way.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch.
ممكن أتحرك؟
Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect
حول ولا
that.
قوة.
I'm not here to step on any toes.
أبغى أمشي من
Treat
هنا.
me and my people like partners. Promise you'll share anything on the Riddler. You and me aren't gonna have any problems at all.
أحاول.
That's all.
مثلث. السلام عليكم. الساعة 4:39 عصرا. عندهم وعندنا الساعة 4:59 ولا
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
طيب.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
X.
I need something cool.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work. Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it. Harvey Dent. He was a friend. Once. In the end, Vicky Vale, a.k.a. Lady Arkham. Driven to madness. Leader of the children of Arkham. No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
هذاك شيء خلاص.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
I can try. Why don't you take a break, Alfred? I can do the whole thing.
And leave all the fascinating reading to you? I think not. It'll pass. Working always helps.
طيب
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Well, that man's got some competition in town.
I wonder if we need be worried
ما له
about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job. I mean,
the Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days.
طيب مثلث.
Yes, Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcon, he was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler. Just Riddler. Why willingly?
في صوت حريم يتكلمون. ما في أحد بس كذا.
That wasn't obvious.
هذه.
It's deranged. You ask me, he
أمي.
needs help. He's clearly sick.
أمي تتكلم.
Man is in urgent need of
طيب إكس.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of
فهمت.
Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that? You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
طيب من عيوني.
I take everything back.
من عيوني يا علاوي.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
تسمعني الآن يا أخوي؟ ها؟ طيب.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye that cannot see.
والآن طيب.
Who am I?
ايوه.
Sounds
كيف قربت السماعة بالمرة أنا؟ كيف أقول صح؟ أبي أسمعك. طيب مربع ايوه ابغى زي كثير.
Specifically a one-eyed Jack.
But he's on the card twice, showing both
صوتك اصدار
besides.
ايوه مزكم.
So it's probably not that.
طيب الان طيب يقول لك اكس نروح ممكن
but I'm not sure how it helps us.
والآن لكن واضح أقول لي أنا مزكم يا الله.
With the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
طيب مربع.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
طيب
These strange grooves.
طيب ارجع مثلث شوف.
Never forget.
طيب اكس
Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. My oldest friend. Harvey Dent. Once. In the end.
طيب 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 ايوه بعدين
Your guess is as good as mine.
That's the stuff. That's still the stuff. Every single time. Lucius's latest model never ceases to impress. No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
ايوه
Needle. A record needle.
ايوه شفت
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. And don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
طيب.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
What's up?
A puzzle from the Riddler.
أعرف كلش الدليل.
Strange waveform pattern I can
هو في الاستفهام هذه أكيد.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
اللي يبغى أصور مقطع ثانية. أوكي.
How wonderful.
مقطع ثاني. يقول لي بروح بعدين أصور لكم مقطع. أوكي.